Once a feared Hells Angels enforcer, Dayne Brajkovich is now the target of a brutal ambush. What led to this violent attack and who is behind it? This video explores Brajkovich's notorious past, the shocking details of the ambush, and the decisive response from law enforcement. Stay tuned to uncover the full story behind this dramatic turn of events. Dayne Brajkovich's journey into the criminal underworld began in his early years. Starting off as a promising Muay Thai boxer, he quickly gained notoriety for his skills in the ring. One of his most memorable matches was against Nick Kara, where Brajkovich secured a knockout in the second round. However, his life took a darker turn when he faced drug charges. In 2009, he was imprisoned for 2 years for selling ecstasy, marking his entry into a life of crime. After his stint in prison, Brajkovich's path led him to the infamous Hells Angels motorcycle club. His physical transformation was dramatic, as he bulked up and covered his body in tattoos, each one telling a story of his life and affiliations. Within the Hells Angels, Brajkovich rose quickly through the ranks to become the Sergeant-at-Arms, a position of significant power and responsibility. His role involved enforcing the club's rules and dealing with internal conflicts. One of the most notable incidents in his career involved a violent altercation with the late Rebels club boss, Nick Martin. This public brawl, captured on CCTV, showed Brajkovich repeatedly punching Martin, which led to widespread media attention. Just 2 weeks after this fight, Martin was fatally shot, further entangling Brajkovich in club-related violence. Brajkovich's reputation extended beyond his actions. His extensive tattoos became a symbol of his identity. The media often highlighted his body art, making him a recognizable figure in Australia. This notoriety wasn't limited to his appearance. His involvement in various criminal activities kept him in the public eye. Law enforcement and the public closely followed his movements, especially after he successfully challenged anti-insignia laws in Western Australia in 2022, which allowed him to display his club affiliations openly. The ambush. In December 2023, the Ministry of Sound concert in Kings Park, Perth, was the setting for a dramatic and violent turn of events. The park, usually a serene and beautiful spot, was transformed into a lively concert venue filled with music and an energetic crowd. As the night progressed, the atmosphere buzzed with excitement, and concertgoers enjoyed the performance under the night sky. At around 9:50 p.m., as the concert was winding down and people were leaving the venue, chaos erupted. Dayne Brajkovich found himself at the center of a brutal attack. Out of nowhere, he was ambushed by a group of men. Witnesses described a sudden, violent confrontation in which Brajkovich was stabbed in the neck. Clutching his throat in shock, he tried to fend off his attackers, but sustained a severe laceration. Eyewitnesses painted a vivid picture of the chaotic scene. They saw Brajkovich distressed and bleeding, surrounded by concertgoers who were both frightened and trying to help. The attack was quick and brutal, leaving many in the crowd stunned and horrified by what they had witnessed. Emergency responders, including police and paramedics, quickly arrived at Lovekin Drive, the site of the stabbing. Brajkovich was swiftly taken to the Royal Perth Hospital for emergency surgery to address his life-threatening injuries. The severity of the incident was underscored by the deployment of a police helicopter circling above Kings Park, highlighting the seriousness of the situation. Initial media reports covered the attack extensively, capturing the public's attention and sparking widespread concern. The news of Brajkovich's ambush spread rapidly, with many speculating about the motives and the potential fallout from such a high-profile incident. Motives behind the attack. The attack on Dayne Brajkovich raises many questions, especially about the motives behind such a brutal assault. Understanding the context within the Hells Angels motorcycle club is crucial. The Hells Angels have a long history of internal conflicts and retribution. These disputes often stem from power struggles, personal vendettas, and perceived betrayals. Within the club, loyalty is paramount, and any sign of disloyalty can lead to violent consequences. Over the years, Brajkovich has been at the center of several high-profile incidents, including altercations with other club members. These past conflicts provide a backdrop for understanding why he might have been targeted. Detective Senior Sergeant Anthony Thompson shed some light on the possible motives behind the attack. He suggested that the incident was likely a targeted act of retribution. According to Thompson, this wasn't a random act of violence, but a deliberate assault linked to internal club issues. The history of disputes within the Hells Angels and Brajkovich's falling out with the club's senior members make this theory plausible. Speculation about who might be behind the attack is rampant. Some believe it could be a faction within the Hells Angels seeking revenge for past grievances. Others think it might be rival club members trying to settle scores. Brajkovich's violent altercation with Nick Martin, a former Rebels club boss, and the subsequent shooting at his car by former friend Jason Kemp are examples of the dangerous rivalries he was involved in. These incidents highlight the high-stakes environment of outlaw motorcycle clubs, where vengeance is a common motive. Analyzing past incidents and rivalries involving Brajkovich provides a clearer picture of the potential reasons for the attack. His tumultuous relationships within and outside the Hells Angels make him a prime target for retribution. The ambush appears to be the latest chapter in a series of violent encounters tied to the dangerous world of motorcycle clubs. Law enforcement response. The response from law enforcement to the ambush on Dayne Brajkovich was swift and comprehensive. Immediately following the attack, club crime detectives and state security officers flooded the scene at Kings Park. Their presence underscored the severity of the incident. A police helicopter circled above, highlighting the large-scale operation underway to secure the area and search for suspects. The investigations didn't stop there. Overnight, police conducted coordinated searches across various properties in Perth. This large-scale effort involved multiple units, including the Club Crime Squad, Rapid Apprehension Squad, and the Drug and Firearm Squad. These searches led to significant findings, including the seizure of 3 motorcycles, several firearms, and a considerable quantity of drugs. 5 individuals were arrested, with 1 person charged with drug and firearm offenses. The operation demonstrated law enforcement's commitment to cracking down on club-related activities and preventing further violence. Authorities were quick to inform the public and media about the incident. Detective Senior Sergeant Anthony Thompson provided crucial insights into the ongoing investigation. He confirmed that the attack on Brajkovich was likely a targeted assault linked to internal club disputes. Thompson also issued a stern warning to outlaw motorcycle clubs, emphasizing that such violent acts would not be tolerated and would lead to severe consequences. This decisive action by law enforcement highlights their proactive stance in dealing with club violence. By making swift arrests and conducting thorough investigations, they aim to curb the influence of clubs and ensure public safety. Brajkovich's condition and statements. Dayne Brajkovich sustained severe injuries in the ambush, including a deep laceration on his neck. He was rushed to the Royal Perth Hospital, where he underwent emergency surgery. The timely medical intervention was crucial to saving his life. After several days of recovery, Brajkovich was released from the hospital. Media coverage captured him leaving the facility, bandaged but stable, alongside his wife. In his brief public statements, Brajkovich reflected on the attack with a mix of resignation and defiance. He remarked, "I asked for it and I got it. That's the game." This statement highlights his acceptance of the violent world he inhabits. Brajkovich's nonchalant attitude towards the incident underscores the dangerous and retaliatory nature of biker club life. His words suggest that such violence is an expected part of their existence. raising questions about the ongoing cycle of retribution within these communities. Broader implications. The attack on Dayne Brajkovich has significant implications for the biker community. Within the Hells Angels and other clubs, such incidents can escalate internal conflicts and power struggles. This ambush might trigger a wave of retribution, further destabilizing club dynamics and leading to more violent confrontations. Public and legal repercussions are also inevitable. Law enforcement agencies are likely to intensify their scrutiny of biker clubs, leading to more raids, arrests, and crackdowns on illegal activities. This incident could also prompt legislative changes aimed at curbing club violence and increasing public safety measures. The ambush has sparked a public debate on the dangers posed by outlaw motorcycle clubs and the need for stricter regulations. As the community grapples with the fallout, there is a growing call for comprehensive strategies to address club-related violence and protect the public. Will this violent ambush mark the end of Dayne Brajkovich's reign or fuel more dangerous confrontations in the biker underworld? Share your thoughts in the comments below. For more gripping stories like this, check out our other videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to stay updated.